Before modern drones ruled the skies, there was a daring era of experimental flying machines that changed warfare forever. Early and pioneer drones. Curtiss Sperry Aerial Torpedo, USA, 1917. One of the world's first unmanned aircraft ever built. Designed during World War I, it used gyroscopes to maintain stability and fly toward a preset target. Although never used in combat, it proved that aircraft could fly without a pilot and strike automatically. Kettering Bug, USA, 1918. Often called the first cruise missile in history. The Kettering Bug followed a pre-calculated distance before shutting off its engine and diving onto the target. It arrived too late for World War I, but its concept influenced future autonomous weapons. Hewitt Sperry Automatic Airplane, USA, 1916. An experimental unmanned aircraft developed to test early autopilot systems. It demonstrated controlled, stable flight without human input. This project laid the technical foundation for later military drones. Ruston Proctor Aerial Target, United Kingdom, 1917. A British radio-controlled aircraft developed as an aerial target. It allowed ground crews to train anti-aircraft gunners against moving targets. This marked one of the first practical military uses of unmanned aircraft. Siemens-Schuckert Remote-Controlled Aircraft, Germany, 1917. Germany's early attempt at a remotely controlled flying weapon. The aircraft relied on primitive guidance systems and experimental control methods. It represented the global race to develop unmanned warfare during World War I. First operational drones. DH.82B Queen Bee, United Kingdom, 1935. The first widely used operational drone. It was radio-controlled and primarily used as a target for air defense training. The nickname Queen Bee later inspired the modern term drone. Radioplane OQ-2, USA, 1937. America's first mass-produced unmanned aircraft. Thousands were built to train pilots and anti-aircraft crews. World War II era. V-1 Flying Bomb, Germany, 1944. A pilotless flying weapon powered by a pulsejet engine. The V-1 followed a preset course before crashing into its target. It became the first unmanned aircraft used in large-scale strategic attacks. Fieseler Fi 103 Air Reichenberg, Germany, unmanned variant. A modified version of the V-1 designed for experimental missions. Although some versions were intended for pilots, unmanned variants were also tested. The project highlighted Germany's push toward extreme weapon concepts late in the war. Interstate TDR-1, USA, 1942. One of the first combat-tested attack drones. It was guided remotely and used to strike ships and ground targets in the Pacific. The TDR-1 proved that unmanned aircraft could be used offensively in real combat. BQ-7 Aphrodite, USA, 1944. A radical project using remote-controlled explosive-filled bombers. The aircraft were guided toward heavily defended targets. Despite limited success, the program showed the dangers and potential of early drone warfare. ASM-N-2 Bat, USA, 1945. The world's first operational autonomous guided bomb. It used radar homing to track and hit moving targets independently. The Bat marked a major step toward modern smart weapons. Kawanishi Baika, Project, Japan. A late-war Japanese jet-powered attack aircraft concept. Although primarily designed for manned missions, unmanned concepts were considered. The project reflected the desperation and innovation of Japan's final wartime efforts.